Let's get ready and have a little chat. I'm feeling very low to no maintenance today, so the look is going to be very, very simple. This week is Street Harassment Week, and street harassment is something that affects over 78% of women and girls in Australia. Either you've been harassed or you know somebody that has been. When I lived in Perth, I used to work in retail, and sometimes we would have shifts that start at like 7 a.m. or finished at like maybe 10 or 10:30, and I would get on the train to get home at 11 p.m. So either very, very early or very, very late. And one day on the way to one of my 7 a.m. shifts, I was harassed on the train. There was this man that was considerably older than me that just kept bothering me and was asking for my number. And so I did the obvious thing and gave him my number, but I changed the number at the end, so it wasn't my actual number. But unfortunately, he called the number and was like, hey, this isn't your number. And so I then had to give him my real number and he called it. Obviously, I blocked his number, but he had saved my number and started calling me on different numbers. I had some of my male friends call him, and I'm not going to go into detail about what they said, but essentially they made sure that he would never call me again. And I'm honestly so thankful to them for helping me out in that situation. I wasn't alone on that train. There were other people there. It was like a semi-empty cart, but still, like I wasn't by myself. And I often wondered what I would do if I was in that situation again, or if I saw somebody else going through that. A bystander is somebody who sees and witnesses street harassment but isn't actually directly involved in what's happening. A bystander doesn't mean that you have no power in that situation at all. Research actually shows that bystander intervention can really help build somebody's confidence in intervening and can help reduce the harm caused by street harassment. I think that if somebody that was a bystander intervened in my situation, I would have felt really safe. I would have also felt like I wasn't alone, and it would have really validated my experience. I know it sounds crazy, but at the time I was 17 and I was just like, I just need to make sure that I don't make this person angry because I don't know what they'll do. And in those situations as well, you kind of freeze because you're like, I just don't know what to do. The good news is L'Oreal Paris is actually committed to ending street harassment through their bystander intervention program with Plan International. I've actually done this training and I can say that it's helped so much. The training is built around the 5D method. That's distract, delegate, document, direct, and delay. If there's anything that I recommend on here that I think you should take seriously, it's definitely this. This training will really help you and people in your life feel more empowered to help in a situation like this. Highly, highly recommend you to take this training. I'm going to do a refresher on it as well. This is something that you can take, you can share with your friends and family. And it's just an extra step that we can take to look out for people in our lives and also for complete strangers. And that's my finished look for the day.